Max's special sprain. It's almost spring, Max, said Max's sister Ruby. But look at how messy our yard is. Let's clean up and compost. Compost, said Max. Yes, Max, composting is just like recycling. Everything has to be reused, and maybe the birds will come back once we get the yard ready for springtime. Max wasn't interested in cleaning up the yard. He wanted to play with his dump truck and crane. Ruby picked up twigs. Max came over with his dump truck. Take this pile of sticks, Max, said Ruby, and drive it to the compost heap. But Max didn't know where the compost heap was. Vroom, vroom, said Max. Max dumped the twigs under the tree. There was birds in the tree. Birds, said Max. Ruby raked leaves. Max drove his dump truck back to Ruby. Leaves go in the compost pile too, Max, said Ruby. Chug, 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 said Max. Max dumped the leaves next to the twigs. Ruby found old grapevines in the garden. They looked like strings. She rolled them into a ball. Can you put these grapevines in the compost pile too, Max, said Ruby. Max used his crane to pick up the grapevines. Clank, 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 said Max. Max dumped the grapevines next to the leaves and twigs. Peep, peep, tweeted the birds up in the tree. Next, Ruby cleaned out the bird bath. The birds might need to take a bath after the long winter, said Ruby. Max dug a hole in the garden so the birds could find worms to eat. Ruby filled up the bird feeder. I hope the birds can find a place to live in our yard, said Ruby. Just then, Ruby and Max saw that the birds had taken twigs, leaves, and grapevines from Max's piles and had made a nest out of them in the tree. Recycle, said Max.